I'm here. Let me go ahead. I got my hoodie on. Okay. So let me get myself ready. Make sure I get myself ready and prepared. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Always gotta be ready when I get on here. Always gotta get ready. Before I even start the prayer. Y'all. Give me a second. Go and plan. Give me a second, y'all. All right. I'm about to go ahead and start this prayer. The prayer that I always do. I want to give thanks to the Great Mother for another day of seeing the light of day. I want to give praise to the Great Mother for blessing yours truly and his family and those that are watching, that are striving for righteousness and doing their best to strive for righteousness, that are standing 10 toes down in their faith and belief in you and knowing that you exist. To the 7 ancestral spirits of creation, give thanks and praises to you. Because without you assisting the Great Mother, there would be no earth, there would be no universe, or how many others would say universe. So, give thanks to the archangels and the angels and the ancestors. And on that, we want to say, please protect us from those negative people that are claiming to be righteous but are actually unrighteous. And also those that are stealing people's content and lying to the people. We ask you to have them finally be revealed on who they really are. Give all praises to those that are walking in the consciousness and the righteousness of the consciousness that you have played and displayed to us and shown us through all the ages. For we are your children, Great Mother, and we are the ones that are actually knowing that you exist. And we want to say to you, Great Mother, thank you for us coming down here to experience this planet, Gaia, Kai, Tiamat, to go through her transformations. And we thank you for us to see that time. Ashe. How you doing, Alex? How you doing? All right. So, okay. So this is the thing. Is the 5th dimension the final stage? That's good, Alex, and everybody. Is the 5th dimension the final stages of Gaia? The answer is no. It's not the final stages of Gaia. It's not. However, Gaia is going through so many different transformations, so many shifts. Okay? If you look, there are actually a lot of things going on and happening that they're not talking about in the news media. A lot of earthquakes, a lot of flooding, a lot of tsunamis that's forming, a lot of breakthroughs in science as well, dealing with AI and all of that. So she's going through transformations and changes, and the 5th dimension is not the final dimension. This is why I kept on telling everybody your heart has to be right. Your heart chakra has to be right. Pure, filled with pure love. It has to be filled with pure love. It has to be filled with so much. And you have to get rid of all the hate. Because that 5D is just the beginning. She already accelerated. She already went from 3D and 4D, and now we're going into 5. How you doing, life with I think is that Livy or Livy? How you doing? So she's going through a serious transformation. That is why you're having all these earthquakes and all this other stuff that's going on across the globe. Because Gaia is a living organism, like I said before. That's great to hear. Like I said, Gaia is a living organism. She's alive. There's stories about her also with the name Tiamat. Okay, so now the stories goes that Gaia or Tiamat was actually a dragon at one point in time, no or not, and she was also what they consider a Titan. But she had a war with Murdoch or Marduk, and she lost, and she pretty much transformed into this planet and all this, and so on and so on. That's how the story goes to many different people that tell you, that study the Anunnaki and so on. But I digress. She is going through a whole lot of transformations across the globe, and also in the waters. They're finding they found something in Australia, some living aquatic like creature. It looked like a spider, but it's not. It looked like a daggone spider mixed with a crab, but it's not. I wish I had the video to show you, but they are finding a whole lot of other things. Then they are finding out that there's water on top of water inside of Gaia. They're finding out a whole lot of stuff about what's going on with her. Okay, so knowing that she's going through these transformations, and everybody keep on talking about the 5D. Meanwhile, people realize the 5D is not the final stages of Gaia. Okay, that's not the final stages. How you doing again, honey? Yeah, she's not at the final stage yet. The final stages really is when she's going all the way to 12D and probably higher, because that's when our frequency. When did I transition? Oh yeah. Like, how are you again? I'm doing fine. Like, all I'm doing is letting everybody know what's going on, because she's going through a whole lot of like frequency changes and all of that. The frequency that Gaia is on is C sharp. That is her frequency. But y'all know, C sharp is a very high frequency that she's on, which means that we got to get on that same frequency. Okay. The Om sound is like something of that magnitude. So when she's going through these stages of transforming, you're going to see a lot of earth-shattering situations, or a lot of changes in the earth. You can say that it's going to be more like, a lot of earthquake activity, all of that, volcanic activity, all of that, because she's constantly evolving. And I say she because this planet is feminine. A lot of people don't want to admit to it, but she is feminine. And I tell everybody all the time, oh, no problem, honey. Don't worry about it. I get interrupted a lot by certain people and I be trying to look at everybody's comments. What's really happening? Look at everything. And I said that last night. Oh no, yesterday, about how what's happening and what's going to happen in the near future. Scientists is already saying that California is going to get hit with both tsunami and earthquake. Okay, so keep your eyes open on everything. Okay, Florida is already below sea level. Okay, y'all saw what happened in Texas. Y'all saw what happened in the Carolina. I think was it North Carolina. So a lot of things is happening because Gaia is waking up, and your frequency has to be high. And also, this is the time period that your heart chakra is going to be tested, because I told some of my subscribers that Gaia's heart is the core, and the lava is her plasma, which you call blood too. So she is alive. Okay, she is alive, and she's moving, and she's letting everybody know that she's alive. Okay, so please understand and understand what's going on. And the 50 is not the final stages of her. It never was. There's a lot of people that study spirituality and consciousness and realize that the fifth is not the final. Because what you're going to start seeing, a lot of different creatures coming out the woodworks, a lot of different life forms, a lot of different things that you never thought you would see will start coming out. Okay? Got me? So this is what's going to happen. So far, you got the veil. Like I said yesterday, the veil is no longer existing. There's no veil. The veil is gone. So now you got people that's seeing a lot of shadow figures and all this other stuff too. Because what's happening, she has merged with the spirit realm. That's why the veil is pretty much gone. Okay, that's another sequence that took place. So in so many ways. She's accelerating at a rapid state. People thought that it wasn't going to be certain things happening, but she's happening like real quickly, like this. So you're going to start seeing a lot of different things in the spirit realm and all the stuff that's going to happen eventually that's actually being revealed. You're going to start seeing a lot of different beings that's taking human form. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know what's the next step. The next step is that you're going to start seeing a lot of breakthroughs in science and so on. And they're going to start finding different type of different type of creatures, everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's not dealing with Area 51. It's none of that. There's beings and creatures that's below the surface, below the earth. There's civilizations below the earth too that they're not talking about, that they've been really quiet about. This is all a part of the transformation that Gaia is actually going through. Okay? So all I got to say is that keep your eyes open. I wasn't going to be on here long. Keep your eyes open and so on. So let me see what else did I need to say. Oh yeah. There's a lot of people that's talking about vampires and all that stuff. All that stuff is real. The werewolf, all that stuff is real. I've been telling y'all this over and over again. The mermaids, all that stuff is real. If you don't believe me, people that live, that's from IT, that know, and people that's from the islands, they know that it's real. That they know that they're real. And in Louisiana, they've been having werewolf sightings down there, and then also other locations. So a lot of different beings are going to start coming out, and you're going to start seeing stuff. And they also did documentaries on werewolves. They've been doing that. They did a documentary on mermaids that got taken down when it was on Animal Planet, letting it be known that it was actually real. So I just want to say certain things that I said yesterday to keep everybody up to date, to keep everybody on point, to let everybody know what's up. So I'm going to get up off of here. I'll probably do a live later when I'm actually finally settled, because I am cooking and I'm trying to eat something because I've been up since like I think 5 this morning. Okay? I should do another live probably this evening where I can go full throttle and everything so everybody can understand what I mean, what I said earlier. Okay? Peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance, which is the yin and yang, which is the divine masculine and divine feminine put together to bring supreme balance to the planet. I want to say thank you for watching. I love all of you. Take care. It's your boy, Neg Adezo, also known as Brother B Forte, also known as Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire. Peace.